Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Legacy Generation Select Cyclonus with Nightstick. And it's G1 toy colors. We'll go ahead and put him off to the side real quick. And him off to the side too. Okay, so here in the box you got a nice outline of Cyclonus there in the Transformers Legacy logo and some nice little design work there. And right there, plastic-free packaging except for tape and glue. On the top here you have the Transformers Legacy logo there, and on the side you got more Cyclonus and the Decepticon symbol. On this side you have some copyrights and plastic-free packaging and all that stuff on here, and on the bottom you have more of a Cyclonus and the sticker and the barcode and all that stuff. A Cyclonus, a Nightstick, and Voyager class, and on the back you have a little bit more design work into the sticker. On the inside, well, you got more nice design work. You can see, right there, more of it, and then still more on the inside and whatnot, and then just plain cardboard. The thing tray, and then more of the design. It's really nice design stuff, but yeah, like I said, no more plastic for the packaging, really. It also comes with instructions, which pretty much the same as before, and some sticker sheet, which also the instructions how to tell you how to stick. Because, well, yeah, I've seen some reports about these where it's like some people it's like they're miscut or something, and others it's like they taped the box in such a way that, hey, guess what? You pick the tape off, it takes the stickers with it. I don't have those problems. At least I haven't put the stickers on mine yet. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to or not. Anyway, you got Cyclonus and Nightstick. Little guy there who just fell down. Stay. Yeah. Yeah. Again, based on his toy colors. So yeah, much darker purple and some blues and whatnot there. You can see, yeah, nice gray, darker gray faces, blue right there, and the red eyes. And again, I really like this purple. It's really nice looking. You got this blue here, then nice little translucent orange, and you got this really dark gunmetal-esque for the grays and stuff on the legs and feet and stuff on the back. It once again cleans up really well, and you got the translucent orange there and all that stuff on him. On him, it's basically just black and gray, and it's a bit orange face. So you can see a bit of a visor, and then, of course, the peg sticking out. Of course, he's got his backpack and all that stuff. Yeah. This guy, unfortunately, there's some issues with him that I'll get into in a little bit. You might have already kind of figured out what one of those is, but yeah. He also comes with this gun, which is just the same gun that came with the Kingdom version, just in a different color. It's a much darker color, more of a blackish, almost really dark gray, almost black. And he comes with a couple blast effects, the purple ones. I believe I can't remember which one these came with, but yeah, it comes with a couple of them, which can go to the end of the gun, no problem, if you want either one. Or of course the good old use the blast effect pegs on him to oh no, he's been shot. That's stuff you can do, and of course you can hold the gun no problem, easily enough. And this guy right here, of course, can transform because he's a battle master, I guess. Battle master. And that you can just fold that over, take the two legs and tab those, or kind of tab those together, and tab them together and bring them around. And right here, these tabs will go into these slots because yeah, there's also the waist joint which will move back with the legs. And these tabs will go in these slots here. Secure that, and then these are the little tabs on the sides of the arms will go into little slots on the hips, and there you go. That's the gun mode. Which again, yeah, blast effect compatible. Problem, of course, you can hold this. You can hold his Nightstick if you want. So yeah, you can have two guns. You could also have his knee sink so he stands funny. Anyway, posability. His head, all ball joints. So you got left and right, and you got up and down. You got a little wiggle, and you also got his neck joint, so you can do that. It's kind of loose. Shoulder. And this is where the problem is. The shoulder. Yeah. The shoulder can do a full 360 and also can't hold the pose with beans because there is no friction there. This one, there's some friction. Not a lot. It's looser than I like, but there's something there at least. This guy, nothing. It doesn't hold at all. And on top of that, I can literally do this. That's bad. That's really bad. I've never, ever had a figure this bad. As far as I can tell, what the problem is okay, they got the rivets here for the shoulders, and this one is nice and solid. You know, right here on this side, this one nice and solid. But if you look, this arm doesn't do much. This arm wiggles like crazy. So as far as I can tell, my guess is because these rivets usually have a little ridge in them to hold them in place when they're, you know, fired into the hole. My guess is there's not enough plastic to hold it all and just causes no friction, which is causing it also to wiggle. And yeah, there's like something went wrong with the manufacturing on this arm. So there's not enough plastic or something. So it just wiggles like crazy. I might be able to use floor polish or something, but that's not going to be as a good, necessarily the best solution, just because that's metal, and floor polish can be a little bit of a crapshoot whether or not it'll work. So maybe I can, but I just wanted to show you guys just how bad it was before I did anything. But yeah, that's really bad. So unfortunately, he can't even hold his gun up like at all. Like, not like that. You have to kind of do this. And even then, when you put this like this, it just does that because the center of gravity changed. That really sucks. And moving on to the rest of the articulation, he does have outward, which sometimes can look a little weird if it doesn't like not designed up not to play nice. That you got a bicep swivel, you got a nice bend at the elbow, you have a wrist swivel, which is nice and tight, which that's annoying that that's so nice and tight there. You got a waist swivel, which is unhindered. You got the hips, which go forward and back and outward. You got a thigh swivel. You got the weird knees, which do have a nice bend, but also have a nice void there too, which can also make it difficult to get it all situated so that he's standing properly, not, you know, lopsided. You can see already he's lopsided. And his feet can go forward, a little bit back, and more back if you go ahead and, you know, open that up. And then you got some nice tiltage there, which also there's a nice sculpt cut so that he can actually stand properly. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Also this guy, I didn't go over articulation on this guy. Forgot about that, but good thank goodness it's really easy to transform this guy. Yeah, this guy, no head articulation, ball jointed shoulders, so full around and outward. No elbows, no waist. Hips though, forward and back and outward that far, and you got a tiny bit of swivel because of the ball joint, and that's it for this guy. So, yep, that's a thing. Real quick comparison right here. Here he is with the Kingdom Cyclonus, which is still a nice shaded purple and also actually works properly. And also mine's not yellowed. So that's a thing. But you can see very much the difference in purples there. And I really just like this shade of purple. I just wish this toy didn't have these issues. So there you go. That's the robot mode. Not too bad, except for the shoulder. That just ruins the whole thing pretty much. So transformation, get that out of his hand real quick. So first thing, of course, you want to do is we'll get this open if we can. Get this open, flip the fist like that, and then close that back up. Same thing on this side. Open this up, rotate the fist in, close that back up. So back here, you want to go ahead and move this around, flip this forward, and then rotate the arm around like this. So this fin's facing this way, and then of course bring this up and tab this into the arm, like that. From this side, rotate this in, bring this out and around, flip this around like that, and then bring this up and tab it into the arm, like so. Back here at the legs, open this up, open that up, put the foot in, and then close that up. Open this up, open that up, bring the foot in, close that up. Now here, another thing is this one, at least initially, these knees are being weird. You have to, you know, bend them and put them in, but you have to really push them in. There's like this spot where this doesn't want to go any further. You have to really push, and then you can put it the rest of the way in the leg. It seems to be the same on both of them. This one in particular is really nasty about bending so you can actually fold up properly. Yeah, you can now fold it up properly, and then you just tab the legs together. Then of course you take these pieces and open those up, bring them all the way back, then bring this open this, and then flip this around. Then of course open that up, extend this out, open this up, bring out the nose cone, close this up, bring it all the way out, close that up, close it up properly. Close it up properly, I said. There we go, close it up properly. And then go close this up and close this up. Rotate this piece around 180. And then go ahead and bring the legs up and tab it into the back of the cockpit like that. Then go ahead and bring this down around like this and bring this back. And of course, this will tab into the back right here like that. Bring this down. And then this will tab into the back like that. There you go. And of course, you can then take the landing gear and bring it out like that. And of course, that landing gear. And this landing gear too. And there you go. There's Cyclonus in his vehicle mode. And yeah, it's, again, the colors really shine here too. Again, you got the really nice slick purple. You got this nice dark gunmetal gray. You got the blues really shining up, showing up here. You got a bit more gray and whatnot. It just, in the orange cockpit, it just looks really nice. And pretty much a lot of the problems just go away. You don't have to worry about the stupid arm or loose joints or anything because it's all nice and tight. The only thing is, it has the same sort of issue the original version did, which is sometimes these pits don't sit quite as flush as they should, which is a bit unfortunate, but find a way to fix that someday. One day I'll fix that. One day. But yeah, it just still looks really nice in this mode, and just in these colors, it looks really gorgeous, honestly. And yeah, I just really, really like this ship. And this is probably, on mine, this is probably where I'm going to keep this one, is just in this mode, because that way you don't have to worry about the loose joints or anything. I don't have to, I can have the other one displayed in robot mode and this one in vehicle mode, and everything's good to go. And of course, once again, you can also do the, you can also, of course, peg a gun in right there if you like. You can also take him and also peg him in. Unfortunately, you can't, obviously can't fit into the cockpit because he's too big. But yeah, you can also peg him in up here. And this time now, because there's, you got two guns, you can have symmetry of sorts. You can have the guns underslung on the wings here, and yay, looks pretty neat. I don't mind that look at all. And of course, yeah, once again, blast effects. So you can have the guns shooting whatever you want. There's all that stuff. Yep. Again, this mode is much better for this figure just because of the fact that you're not worried about loose bits. And of course, yeah, these can also still fold up. Although one of the worries is apparently early on one of the stickers was miscut or something. Apparently they're correct now, so that's a thing possibly. I think this still works. This more or less still works. Is doing that if you want, kind of. But yeah, it still looks good in this mode. Just that's the thing. So, yeah, that's the other thing is I'm noticing this doesn't exactly stay as well as it should. It's not like it's drooping, but it's easy to accidentally catch it and do that. Then that's a little annoying. But anyway, comparison real quick. Here he is with the Kingdom Cyclonus, which, yep, still looks good. That looks good too. Yeah, you can see right there the massive color difference is really popping again. I think it's the same orange for the cockpits, but yeah, I think it might be the same orange, just looks different just because of the different colors around it. But yeah. So, this Cyclonus, should you get him? Well, I'm going to err on the side of no, mostly because of that arm. And most of the joints are kind of definitely looser than they were on the Kingdom version. But that arm in particular is just so bad that it's nigh unusable. That arm is just, you can't even use it at all. And that's really frustrating, to be honest, that one arm is just so bad that the whole figure is just kind of ruined. If you're like me, you might be willing to get it just for the sake of having this vehicle. But yeah, honestly, if you just want a Cyclonus, I would recommend getting the Kingdom version. He's still pretty easy to get. So at this point, the Kingdom version is probably your better bet. And just find one of the many, I think, Siege Battle Masters. I believe there's a bunch of those still, and just call it Nightstick, and you're good to go. Because honestly, it sucks because this color scheme is really nice looking and everything. It should be a really nice solid set. And it's a good mold and everything, but they screwed up with the tolerances. I don't know what the heck happened. Something happened with that arm because it's consistent. My guess is just there's not enough plastic inside of it or something, and it's messing up the pin or the rivet. But as it is, I can't recommend it unless you're willing to go the extra mile and fix it, or just leave it in vehicle mode. And yeah, which sucks. It genuinely sucks that I have to say that this figure is a no buy because it looks so good, you know? I wish I didn't have to say not buy it, but yeah, just don't waste your money unless you just are willing to fix that joint somehow, or you just really, really like the colors and want to ignore me. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but don't buy it. So that's it for this one. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter at Nemesis Prime 1. Check out my coffee and my Patreon. And I'll see you next time with another video review.